Okay, guys, it's Dries on me. This is like, I don't know, four for fifth. Ignore my dad. Just sneezing in the background. It's like the 4 for 5th stream I've done today. Whatever. We got the Genshin Impact version 4.2 special program that we need to watch. Came out yesterday, but Fortnite season, all that stuff, you know. So I'm just gonna get it, you know, set up. We don't need to really pause on the or wait for the program code stuff, you know, like the codes, because, well, the codes are expired by now. So, oh my god. So, okay, I got the captions on. It's 46 minutes long. Okay, so I'm just gonna put in full screen, swap my thing over to that. Now, let me just make sure everything's going good. Lower that a tiny bit, and then we should be good to start it.
Though it appears that you've managed to win over part of the crowd, some of your testimony doesn't add up. You can be rest assured that I, Farina, the god of justice, will get to the bottom of this matter.
Oh yeah, Farina's coming on this update.
No detail shall escape me.
Finally, I've been saving up for...
That sounds perfect. A god must be firm. A god must not allow any detail to slip through the cracks. My dear citizens, just as the will of a god remains opaque to the understanding of mere mortals, so too is truth unmoved by even the strongest of wills. I will now speak to the defendant. If you honor the values of truth, justice, and divinity, then you are compelled to provide an accurate account of your actions. Hey, that's not bad. Now what's next? It's so hard to predict how people are going to react. What should I say during the trial tomorrow?
Lady Farina, what are you doing?
Oh, Nervulette! As the god of justice, it is only expected that I should remain informed of every trial and make the necessary preparations. Is there something that you needed? If you wish to seek an audience with me, then please make an appointment with Sir Intendant Chevalmeron in advance.
Even he has to?
According to the judgment of the Oratrice Mécanique...
Oh, it's the trailer.
The Hydro Archon to be punished via the death sentence.
What? That got dark.
You and I both know that there may be issues with the Primordial Sea.
Everyone on the street
Oh, that looks
who
cool.
happened to be close to the water didn't have a chance to escape. As the water levels rose, they suddenly disappeared.
Shouldn't gods be all-powerful?
What's done is done. Just trust in me, your Archon. Never mind whether you actually convince yourself to or not.
Let's go, Farina.
The show begins.
Is that an ocean nib?
Shower me with praise.
Oh, that's cool.
Let my
Go Hydro, guys.
song.
Charlotte! Oh, it's got a little camera thing. So is this like Nahida?
Breaking news.
I know you're not a local, but I'd avoid getting too close to any water that looks strange all the same. There's something ominous about it. Well, the water, I mean.
Lynette's gonna save her. It's always the Animo people.
What has been prophesized will be fulfilled. I, Farina, will use this trial
What
to
is
show
that?
the world the true meaning
Do
of
not resist.
justice.
Oh, is that the boss?
Judgment is fair
people-
and just. What is the meaning? You will
You have never been as superficial as you have presented yourself to be.
No more excuses.
Then why should we acknowledge it?
Fusel, why did you deceive us?
Ooh.
Applaud and rejoice.
We're just a moment. This isn't right!
The trial of the Hydro Archon.
Seem to remember
the
that.
floor will now
This
begin.
trial is...
What?
I now understand the true purpose behind this position.
Wait, what? Oh my god.
You are a devious one, Fusel.
Is that Tartaglia? It is!
Everyone's...
It's the whale!
What should
Wait,
we
everyone's
do?
dead.
The prophecy that we've been fretting over should now be in full swing.
What? Who is that?
I suppose this
Who
would
was
also
that?
be the justice that belongs to you. All will eventually end in a magnificent and dramatic trial. Farewell, Nervalette. I hope you've enjoyed the part you played these 500 years.
So that girl seems important. Oh my god. Oh my god, these quests are gonna be so good. Okay. Oh my god. Who was that? Who was that at the end? We saw Tartaglia using his delusion. I don't even think that was just his delusion. I think that was his foul legacy. And the whale too. It's gonna be so good. Okay, let's get into this next stuff.
Hey travelers! Welcome to the Genshin Impact version 4.2 special program. Yay! I'm Sarah Miller-Cruz, the voice of the female traveler Lumine, and I'm joined today by two guests to bring you the latest news for the upcoming version. Okay, why don't you introduce
I wish
yourself?
we would get both
All right,
Sarah
yeah,
and
sounds good. I'll
Zach.
start. Hey everyone, I'm Amberly Connors, the voice of Farina, and I am super excited to be on this special program today.
Oh, we get Lumine and Aoife.
Travelers already met the Hydro Archon at the start of their journey in Fontaine. And as the story continues, how will this special god avert the crisis foretold in the prophecy? Yeah, I hope everyone's excited to see what happens next.
I am.
I mean, I sure am. I'm at the edge of my seat. My name is Ray Chase, and I'm the voice of Neuvillette, the Dragon Sovereign of Water and Udex of Fontaine. I'm sure many of you already consider Neuvillette a very trustworthy partner, and I hope you look forward to seeing more of him in version 4.2.
Yes, for sure. Totally.
Yep.
Okay, so next, let's dive into the major content that we have coming in version 4.2. In the intro, Farina said we need to make an appointment with Surintendant Cheval Moran. So, you know, she's really busy as Fontaine's Archon, and she's a pretty big celebrity at the Opera House. So, the special program team gave me an itinerary to follow, and it appears to show all of Farina's recent plans.
Farina's recent plans, let me guess. She's going to be going to trial, and then another trial, and then another.
Actually, that sounds about right. Okay, the itinerary seems pretty packed, so let's take a look at the first item. Oh, looks like Ray called it. Wow. Yeah. There is nothing more important to Farina than attending trials at the Opera House. But this trial is a little different from the usual.
Ooh, interesting.
I know. I keep looking at the water rushing in. I'm like, what's happening? Yeah, it looks like there's some spotlights and like it's like a curtain. Seems like, you know, maybe also Neuvillette is keeping an eye on things from behind the scenes, maybe? Very serious.
He's always keeping an eye on stuff and always just a little bit disappointed.
No, that's true.
Fair. Okay, in version 4.2, travelers will get to experience Act 5 of the Fontaine Archon quest, Masquerade
is this the
of
final
Guilty.
one?
We'll team up with Fontainian friends to delve deeper into the hurricane of events and face the impending destruction foretold by the prophecy. Travelers will gradually unveil new facts behind this crisis and encounter an evil that has been lurking in the swirling depths.
Ooh.
Is it the whale? Is the whale evil?
chilling depths. Very spoopy.
Spoopy?
Right, so, you know, the prophecy in Fontaine is on the brink of coming true. And this is possibly the greatest crisis we've faced in our journey through to that.
That's true,
Definitely.
yeah.
In version 4.1, we learned about this precarious situation involving the rising primordial seawater. Neuvillette barely arrived in time to hold back the seawater from engulfing the fortress of Meripede, but still, the water has reached Poisson.
Luckily, the crisis was averted by Navia's leadership of the Spina de Rosula. Though, we probably can't dismiss the assistance provided by the Knave either. Whatever her end goal may be, it seems like she sincerely wants to save Fontaine from the prophecy. But there's only so much that we can say. Travelers will have
She's
to
a
go and
harbinger
play
after
through
all,
the version
yeah.
themselves to discover the clues, adventures,
Never know
and stories
them.
to come.
Yes, exactly. So be sure to play through, uncover hidden truths, and witness this epic chapter of Fontaine's history for yourself when Act 5 of the Archon quest becomes available.
Sounds good.
So exciting, right?
Hey, question. Have we forgotten a pretty important character who's been missing from the Fortress of Meripede?
Ralston?
Oh, you mean Child?
Oh.
Yeah,
Oh, no.
yeah.
Where's Child?
We searched all over the fortress for him.
Yep. I guess we'll just have to live with the suspense for a little longer.
They're not gonna tell us.
Not ideal, but it's fine.
It is what it is.
It is what it is.
But we saw Child appear at the end of the last version's Archon quest.
Yeah, we got a little
so it
cutscene.
probably won't be long.
And
until
he was
we
in the
see him again.
trailer.
Okay, good.
Okay.
But we really need to talk about Farina.
What?
She's confronted
Why?
with a because she's confronted with a crisis that's tough for even one of the great elemental dragons. Of course, Fontaine will have the travelers' help, but what choices will our Hydro Archon make in the face of the crisis?
Well, just like the prophecy itself, all will be revealed at the fated time. But knowing Farina, perhaps she'll have made some preparations.
The preparations are just stashes
Again,
of cake.
disappointed.
Oh,
Yeah.
No way.
Come on, guys. Have some faith.
Okay, to bolster everyone's confidence in Farina, let's learn a little more about this one-of-a-kind Archon.
Oh, the character stuff.
Why are you just standing there with your mouth gaping? Ah, you must be stunned and at a loss for words. Understandable. It is I, after all. Fontaine's most beloved star, Farina. I'm on
I've been
very
saving
tight
for her
schedule,
for so
so
long.
you're
Oh
lucky
my
to
god.
even get an appointment with me.
Oh my gosh, I love her outfit.
Yes. Oh, and her eyes, like each of them are different. She's got these little eyelashes.
I like how they're saying this like this is the first
You know
time
what
amazing.
you've
you'd
seen her
expect for
character.
Hydro Archon that she'd have the best drip?
Oh?
Oh.
Yes.
Not fun.
Ooh.
Okay, you know what? It seems as if she's always dressed like she's about to attend a performance. You know what I mean?
Yes. That's Fontaine's biggest celebrity for you. And speaking of drip, let's take a look at her combat
Oh,
ability.
okay, yes.
Yay!
Being too popular can be such a hassle. Who knew the people would adore me so much?
Oh, I like the little animation. Is that her 5-star sword?
Strike a pose. Let the world come alive.
Her ultimate. Oh, the music cut
Whoa, that
out.
is
Wow.
so cool.
Oh my gosh.
Like it didn't even fade out,
I
it
like
just
the
cut
way
out.
She kind of like bows.
Very dramatic.
Yes.
Very much. It's like all of her moves are part of a performance.
Yes.
Totally. Also, look at her elemental burst. Her presence really fills the stage. Everyone else is just an extra. Wait, so the creatures that Farina summons, they look a lot like the Fontamer aberrants that we've encountered before. There's a seahorse, a crab, an
Oh,
octopus,
yeah.
and they are all so cute.
Yep.
Oh, I love them. Me too. Oh my gosh, no, the octopus is even wearing a
Wait,
hat.
where? Oh,
What a
on the very
distinguished
right side of
little
the screen.
gentleman.
Correction here, Sarah. They're a bit
Oh.
different from Fontamer aberrants.
Okay.
I would know. To my knowledge, these creatures are Farina's, quote, honored guests. They even help manage her daily affairs.
Yes.
These three do?
Exactly. So, Farina often invites guests to her tea party, which is known as the Salon Solitaire. And those creatures are actually special guests of the Salon Solitaire.
Aww.
And she even gave each member a name.
Oh
my gosh.
Yes. So you've got the maid, Mademoiselle Craboletta.
Craboletta.
They're the best.
The crab. The one that's a crab, I assume.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Yes. And then you've got the housekeeper, Sir Intendant Cheval Moran.
Oh,
Ah, there you go.
what's the person? It's one
And
of
the conferencier, Gentilhomme Usher.
the Usher.
And that last one is a stickler for propriety.
Oh.
I'm not gonna remember
okay,
the second one.
So when Farina said
one.
to make an appointment with Sir Intendant Cheval Moran, this is who she was referring to?
The seahorse?
Oh my god.
Wow.
I didn't know it was so cute.
Exactly. Farina even makes him spew bubbles in her idol animation.
Oh my gosh, that's adorable.
Archon's always had the
I'm
best
sure
idol
everyone is
animations.
just itching to know more about the skills shown in that
Actually,
clip.
well,
so,
really, it's just the
Amber,
new characters.
why don't you take it away? Tell us everything.
Yes, you got it.
Yay!
I got so
So,
confused.
Farina is a
I thought
hydro
she was talking about the character Amber.
Okay.
Wait, so what?
She usually defaults to an Usia Arca alignment in combat. When in this state,
That's her skill.
elemental
Yeah.
skill invites the 3 members of the Salon Solitaire, Mademoiselle Craboletta, Sir Intendant Cheval Moran, and Gentilhomme Usher to the stage.
I love it.
It's so cute. And, you know, these salon members will attack nearby opponents, prioritizing the target of the active character.
Oh, that's cool.
Their damage increases the more characters there are in the party over a certain HP amount.
Oh.
Okay, I was listening to all that, but at the very top, you said that she usually defaults to an Usia Arca alignment. So she has more than one alignment?
Yes, exactly.
Oh, what?
Farina's charged attack not
Oh,
only deals
what?
physical damage,
It
but
heals?
also allows her to switch between Usia and Numa Arca alignments.
Oh.
Wow. Based on what we just saw, it seems like her Arca alignment has an effect on her other skills as well.
Yes, sure does. Farina's elemental skill changes depending on whether she is aligned with Usia or Numa.
Oh.
It's super cool. After Farina uses her charged attack to switch to a Numa Arca alignment, her elemental skill summons the Singer of Many Waters to provide healing to nearby party members.
That's cool.
Nice.
Yes. The summons created by Farina's elemental skill will remain on the field for a period of time even after Farina is switched out.
That's pretty
Farina's
cool.
elemental burst deals damage to surrounding opponents. And when the party member's HP increases or decreases, Farina will accumulate fanfare points.
Oh, did you see the little thing at the bottom of the screen?
Amazing.
So,
there.
Farina increases the damage and the incoming healing bonus of nearby party members based on the amount of fanfare she has.
Wow. It seems like this
Oh, that's
fighting
cool.
style really suits Farina's character. It's very showy and unpredictable.
Totally. I can already see the fluctuations in my team's HP bar. That healing skill might come in handy.
Yeah, for real. And due to her knowledge of Deepwater Aberrants, Farina's passive talent can decrease the cooldown on abilities gained from the Xenochromatic
What?
Fontamer Aberrants.
Wow, you can say that again.
Yeah, and that'll make it even easier to uncover the secrets lurking in the depths.
Always the secrets lurking in the depths.
Oh, and I almost forgot. Whenever one of Farina's summons is on the field, Farina gains the ability to walk on water.
She can do the Kokomi ultimate without using her ultimate.
Hey, I actually saw that Farina's outfit changes whenever she switches between
Wait, it
Arca
does?
alignments.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, good eye. You're correct.
Thank you.
It does change. But, you know, such is the charm of a celebrity, I suppose.
I can't really notice it that well.
Yes, so if you want to learn more about Farina,
I saw
be
this
sure
guy.
to accompany her on her story quest.
Couldn't really tell the
Embody
outfit change, so I'm gonna have to look at it
chapter.
closer when we do her trial and pull her.
Okay, so next up we have another old friend to introduce. She's now able to join the Traveler's Party with
Charlotte!
her
I hope we pull
trusty
Charlotte too.
companion,
Please be on
Monsieur
Farina's
Verite.
banner. Please be on
That's
Farina's
right.
banner.
It's Charlotte!
I really want her.
Adorable.
So cute.
We've known Charlotte for a while now.
The Traveler
better
met
be
her
on
during
Fitness
the
Banner.
Summoner Summit event, which took them on an adventure all over Teyvat.
I don't think I ever finished that
Right.
event.
Charlotte's hard work and determination to uncover the truth really leave an impression, don't they?
Yeah.
That's right. During our journey in Fontaine, didn't she treat the Traveler to a magnificent meal in order to get a scoop about Wriothesley?
Yep.
Though she didn't end up getting the interview that she wanted in the end, huh? But I don't think that will deter her. She'll always be in search of the truth. The world is her treasure chest, and only her camera can determine its contents and the truths they contain. Speaking of her camera, Monsieur Verite just so happens to be her greatest assistant and companion. They're friends. Charlotte's talent for photography is truly a marvel. No matter the subject or setting, her photos somehow always capture an unparalleled sense of art.
So is her skill like
The peerless Monsieur
Nahida's,
Verite turns
but
her photos
cryo
into
instead of
eye-catching
Dendro?
mementos. In fact, many Fontanians even cut the prints out of the newspaper and keep them as clippings.
That's so cool. And Monsieur Verite is so cute.
It is the camera.
Little hat and tie.
She named her camera.
No! Charlotte actually commissioned both of those items from Chiori. She even commissioned Monsieur Verite's accessories in several different styles to match different interview settings. Isn't that cute?
Wow, that is pretty thoughtful. I suppose that just shows how much Charlotte cherishes her own Monsieur Verite.
Yes, it really does. Okay, let's go ahead and take a look at Charlotte's character showcase, shall we?
Ooh, let's do it.
If you keep your eyes
Here we
peeled
go.
and your mind engaged, you'll find there's always a new story nearby just waiting to be discovered.
So she's a catalyst, as I expected that.
Say cheese!
Yeah, it is like Nahida's in a way. And it looks like Holtzman's just like an AoE cryo.
Amazing.
Yeah, she's really like moving around.
Yes!
But does she scale off HP?
Just what you'd
or
expect of a
what?
reporter for the
Defense?
Seabird.
Whatever.
Even her
Whatever it
combat
is.
skills involve taking photos. Isn't that cool?
Yeah, and
Makes
then like,
sense.
what a lively character. Her combat moves, like I was saying, she's moving around. They're super dynamic. It seems like
Yes.
she's always on the move.
Who's on the march? Exactly. Charlotte is an expert at applying the skills and talents that she's developed as a reporter to other areas of her life, and that includes combat. With her trusty companion, Monsieur Verite, she captures enemies from all angles, unleashing attacks while discovering and exposing their weaknesses.
Yeah. Honestly, I would expect nothing less from one of Fontaine's most famous reporters. Who knew cameras could do that, though? I didn't know you could use them as a weapon. The more you know, I guess.
Okay, here's some cool stuff. Charlotte's elemental skill applies snappy silhouette to opponents caught within the viewfinder of her camera. During this effect's duration, marked opponents will intermittently take damage. Holding Charlotte's elemental skill strengthens these effects and applies focused impression to opponents instead. Now her elemental burst creates a news flash field that continuously restores HP to party members within its range. Monsieur Verite, he's also going to join in and intermittently attack opponents during the duration of the ability.
So it attacks enemies
Reporter, Charlotte is
and
an
heals
expert
you
at
if you're in
adapting
it.
her methods to match the needs of her target. When paired with Fontaine characters, Charlotte receives a healing bonus. When paired with non-Fontaine characters, she receives a cryo damage bonus.
Oh, that's cool.
Now that is not all. There is more. During the 4.2 special event,
Free
travelers
weapon.
can complete a quest to receive a special gadget called the zoom lens.
It's a camera that can zoom
Activates
in.
the zoom lens, it will trigger her passive talent called First Person Shutter.
Oh my gosh, that's
When you
amazing.
hold her elemental skill, the gadget will cause you to enter photo mode instead.
Oh.
That is so cool.
Yep.
That is super rad, and you know, I have a feeling some super cool pictures are gonna come out of that.
Oh yeah.
We are going to provide more information about the zoom lens and how to use it during the event overview portion.
So, Farina
Oh, it's also like a
and
first
Charlotte
person.
will both
Yes!
be featured in version 4.2.
Charlotte's on
of
Farina's banner.
Wishes. In the first half of version 4.2,
I better get her.
we'll have
I want
Event
Charlotte.
Wishes showcasing Farina and Baiju. During this
But
time,
Farina is
Charlotte will
obviously
also
number
receive
one.
a huge drop rate boost.
I got a guarantee though.
Huge boost. A new 5-star sword.
I have enough to
Splendor of
guarantee
Tranquil
Farina.
Waters, will be featured
I'm gonna pull
in the
until I get
Legend of
Farina.
Banner.
If I have some extra, I'm gonna pull for weapon. No, I'm gonna try to learn myself so I don't spend
the
everything.
second half of version
Oh, Sino and
4.2,
Ayato?
we'll have reruns for Sino and Ayato.
I have Ayato.
Let's take a look at what other information we can learn from
I
Farina's
would pull
itinerary.
Sino. I'm gonna wait until we get
She's
the next special
investigating
program, so he's
something.
pulling them.
Oh, there's even a report.
I'll let you know might be pulling
What it
soon, so.
says.
Okay, I will.
If she's playable.
It says, strange rumblings
Oh my God.
have been heard in the depths of Fontaine.
Oh, New World Boss.
Dun, dun,
For
dun.
Farina drops something soon.
Oh, it's here already?
Oh.
Look
Wow.
at
What?
that.
Well.
Oh, it's
It
the
looks
it's
like
a
it's in a
weekly
sea of
boss?
pink and blue stars. It's so pretty.
Oh, I remember this well. I recognize this well.
Wait, yeah. Isn't this the whale that the traveler saw in
Okay, it's a weekly
Genshin
boss.
at the end of the version 4.1 Archon quest?
Oh my
Yep,
god.
it's the same one. After ravaging its way through
This
the
domain looks so
primordial sea,
cool.
this otherworldly creature has at long last broken the seal and descended upon Fontaine.
Ooh, it's real big.
Yeah.
It feels like.
Is
it
this
might
bigger
even
than the
burst right
Scarfish
through the
robot?
screen.
It has to be.
Oh, I hope not. I get this feeling that this is
Oh,
the
yeah,
type
it's
of
definitely
opponent
bigger.
that we can just brute force our way through, you know?
Exactly. In the first phase, it will use its gigantic size to target the traveler with massive AoE attacks from all directions. Dodging is definitely your friend with this one.
Oh boy. Okay. So
Okay.
there also seems to be sort of a progress bar next to the boss's HP bar.
Yeah, a little
What's
circle.
that for?
Okay, since we can't outfight it, we'll have to outsmart it instead.
Oh, what?
The creature just freed itself from captivity and is brimming with anger. So if you can find a way to
Oh.
capitalize on that anger, perhaps you'll also find its weaknesses.
Oh, okay. Wait. Is somebody?
Does it eat us?
Is it even possible to survive something like that?
I guess here it is.
Ooh.
This is
The
an
Hitchhiker's
entirely
Guide to the
different
Galaxy.
like, and there's a new enemy here with a massive sword.
Oh, what?
Oh, these summoned creatures also look vaguely familiar to me.
Is
I
that,
wonder what the deal is with all of this.
it's like
Perhaps
child's
defeating this
delusion,
mysterious
kind of.
enemy within this space will be the key to defeating the whale. Travelers will need to experiment for
Right? Doesn't that
themselves.
kind of seem like child's foul legacy?
All truths will be revealed in version 4.2.
Well said. Oh man, this boss looks really tough.
Visitor from the far
what happens
side
if
of
we,
the
for
Sea
some
of
reason,
Stars.
Can't defeat it?
Oh, that's a normal.
Okay, this update actually helps with that
A
problem.
whale.
Starting from 4.2, an option will appear on the challenge
Lower
build
difficulty.
screen to lower the difficulty of the boss if travelers are struggling to defeat them during a main quest.
Oh my
Hopefully
god,
this
Ryan Shogun
provides a smoother gaming
fight.
experience for travelers
People who are going through the
enjoy.
Inazuma story right now are just gonna be
Love
so
that.
happy.
Now we don't need to worry about getting stuck while trying to advance the main story.
Totally.
Hey, that was a lot of information, wasn't it? Can we take a short little break while we have a look at the second redemption code, maybe?
Yeah.
Ooh, yeah.
Let's do it.
Yeah, we'll need to look at this. It's expired.
Hello, travelers. Welcome back to the version 4.2 special program.
Yeah, I like that.
Hello.
Artwork.
Yay! So, we've introduced new characters, new plot lines, and a new boss. But I hope you're still eager for new content, travelers,
the
because
events.
there's still more to come. Let's take a look at what other information we can learn from Farina's itinerary.
The events.
Okay, aside from investigating
Around
crises,
Fontaine.
it seems like our Hydro Archon also goes on occasional excursions throughout Fontaine.
This has to be event stuff.
Who knew she
right?
did all this work behind the scenes?
Oh no, new areas. Forgot about that.
Well, maybe she's just using it as an excuse to scout out a place for one of her tea parties.
Oh.
Farina and excuses. Hey, it seems like the places Farina has chosen to visit this time feature some peculiar landscapes.
Oh, yeah. It looks like Farina is in Aranea's forest on the east side of Fontaine.
Yeah.
And
That
that's
looks so
right
cool.
behind the Opera House.
What a cool place!
This looks
Although,
cool. It's like a
it
swamp,
does
kind of.
look like it could be hiding some secrets.
Definitely wouldn't be a video game if there weren't secrets.
Oh,
Things
yeah.
are definitely not what they seem here. For example, strange things have been happening with the water veins around Loch Urania. As you can see, a strong windstorm has gathered around the vortex rising from the middle
I
of the
thought that was
lake.
part of the main
It's
story.
almost like it's preventing certain things from getting closer and forcibly
Oh,
pushing
maybe it
other
is.
things away. And take a look at this.
Oh, no.
The foggy forest path.
That fog is
That's so
really
cool.
thick.
That's why they
No!
call it the foggy forest path.
No more
Not around this
fog.
area.
Not
The
after that
weeping willow
Inazuma
of the
Island,
lake.
please.
Ooh, it
That thing was so annoying to get rid of.
And the water
I
doesn't
mean, it
look
wasn't really
quite
annoying.
right.
You know,
it's
like,
cloudy or
it's not
something.
difficult
Do you
annoying,
see
it was
that?
just
Yeah.
repetitive. And,
Exactly. It seems like
boring to
Arena
do.
also realized something was off. It looks like she headed underwater to investigate. And what did she find? A number of contaminated bacterial nets.
Uh-oh.
Speaking of, there are always new things to discover beneath Fontaine's waters. In this update,
Oh,
we'll
that's
encounter a
new.
new type of Fontamer aberrant, the xenochromatic ball octopus. Travelers can borrow its abilities to cleanse away the contamination clots and contamination cores from the bacterial mats. Pretty cool. In addition, with the help of a special device, travelers will be able to use this creature's abilities on the surface as well. They may be the key to solving certain puzzles, or perhaps even powering certain objects.
That's
We'll
cool.
leave that for you to discover.
Ooh.
To learn more about the story behind the new Arrhenius Forest region, be sure to check out the version 4.2 world quest called The Wild Fairy of Arrhenius.
Okay, world
Give you a
quest.
hint, melazines are involved.
Yeah!
Melazines? Really?
Melazines.
Oh,
The melazines.
then it would certainly be a
Love
world
them.
quest that you won't want to skip.
To the south of Arrhenius Forest, you'll find the Mort region. There, a singular tower stands tall above an island in the middle of the sea. Perhaps it's also guarding some unspeakable secret.
Luxurious chest. At the top, I'm calling it.
Actually, it looks like that's the very next stop on Farina's itinerary, so let's go check it out. Okay, I bet a bunch of travelers noticed this tower since they've arrived in Fontaine. I'm so excited that we finally
I
get to
think I
check it out.
Yes, same. Yeah, in version
I was kinda focused on the big
4.2,
hydro
the sealed
cubes.
ruined tower is the focus of a quest
The water
series called
cube
Search
things.
in the Algae Sea.
Oh, dang, that
I
is big.
know. And after unlocking 4 seals along its perimeter, the tower and its long buried secrets will be unveiled to us.
More world
Oh,
quest stuff I'm seeing.
amazing! Okay, it would feel great to finally demystify all the secrets churning under the seemingly calm waters.
Yes, I want answers. I also we all want answers. I also heard this quest has something to do with the primordial sea. It seems like there's a very important and very ancient story behind it all.
Very
That
important.
is very right.
I might
These
pay
stories
attention to
are
this one
always
then.
unfolding in Fontaine, whether above
I
water
don't
or
really pay that
below.
much attention to world
This
quest.
is not limited to the
because
2 new
the
regions
world
in this
quest,
update.
but,
The prophesied earthquake woke up new life forms in
There's
other
the
places
world
where
boss.
destinies intersect.
Oh, destinies!
Destinies! In certain underwater cave, new life form is waking up.
Hydro
It has greater
Tulpa?
and more diverse powers of transformation while
This
in combat.
is Farina's
So don't
world
let your
boss.
guard down, travelers.
Yes. And some places
It has to be.
still seem to tell the stories of events long past, no matter how long they've been abandoned. So, in this update, travelers can also look forward to the climax of the Narcissan Croix's adventure quest line that was introduced over the last 2
Oh.
versions. And
Forgot about
there
that.
might even
I did
be
that.
an unexpected surprise waiting at the end.
What? A surprise! I can't wait to see what it is.
Same.
All right, there's a lot to discover in the new areas of the map, but Farina's itinerary doesn't stop there.
No leavings?
Oh wait, it looks like she's arranged to spend some time with her subjects.
Aw.
Maybe?
Farina is
Wow.
pretty personable. Who's to say? She might even make an appearance at the events taking place in
Yeah,
Fontaine.
events.
Speaking of, let's move on to the event portion.
Whoop, whoop. All right, the Fontaine Fishing Association has recently posted
Oh,
a
free,
commission to investigate the rumors of water imps near Arrhenius
Shoot, what's his
Island.
name?
Ooh, another investigation.
I know.
Ferminet, it's right there. It's right there.
Ferminet seems to be involved. That little clockwork penguin next to him must be one of his other companions. But it doesn't look like Pear.
Actually, its name is Thelxie. The name comes from a Fontanian fairy tale that describes a terrifying
into
creature
this.
that lives underwater.
we
Adults
got a
would
bit
use
more.
the story to keep children away from the shore.
Okay,
the
so it just
story
kind of seems like
goes,
events.
Children who play by the water are food.
Oh,
for
system
Thelxie to
optimizations.
devour.
Ooh, yeah, for real. Well, children must be
So,
pretty cute.
events, we're just gonna kind of skip.
As for the
over here.
first stage, we'll repair the penguin by fixing its circuits and reconnecting the
See what we have
motherboard.
to do at least.
In return, the little guy will help us out on our journey.
Oh, I
Oh,
love
it's one of
that.
these things.
As our journey progresses, we'll collect colorful shells, corals, and other items which can be used to outfit our little friend with weapons and equipment. Which brings us to the second stage of the event, using an echoing conch to search underwater and find the items that we need for the penguin.
And, you know, what happens if we run into certain speed bumps on our adventure? You know, like monsters, puzzles, and all that jazz.
Well, it seems like the perfect opportunity for our little penguin buddy to shine.
Exactly. In the third stage of the event, the Clockwork Penguin will help us defeat monsters lurking around a specific domain and obtain any treasures that they may be guarding.
Oh.
Of course, the Clockwork Penguin will provide different buffs in each battle to help travelers emerge victorious.
Whoa.
Now, as for the story behind these battles, travelers will just have to find out for themselves.
Let's see. After helping the penguin, the next item on the itinerary is... Oh, the cute little fungi are back!
Oh my god.
Hania, a friend we met in Sumeru, has arrived in Fontaine to promote Lil Fungi's Fantastic Fiesta.
Oh, and speaking of fun, guys, I think I recognize some familiar faces.
Bongo Head!
It's time to shine!
Yay! Travelers may notice some differences in this update's fungi event. Aside from taking place in Fontaine, the gameplay has also been optimized. Previously, we led the Lil Fungi in battle against Mechanici.
Yeah,
this time, we'll have the opportunity to challenge a whole host of powerful monsters.
Awesome. Travelers will be able to command a variety of fungi, adjusting their movement to target different enemies.
Oh, this is
and
cool.
Don't forget to use marvelous gels to instruct the little fungi.
It's
to
like an
unleash
actual
powerful
thing now
skills.
instead of us being in the arena with them.
Travelers will hopefully enjoy playing with the fungi more than ever.
Here's hoping. We actually have a little note here to pass along from our developer friends.
Unfolding.
Well, they hope to make the little fungi and some other events permanent so travelers can play at any time.
What?
The team feels that the current design doesn't adequately sustain long-term gameplay. So they're going to continue iterating, optimizing, and improving this event while also working hard to develop interesting content that is relevant to the overall game.
Oh, that's cool.
Thanks, devs.
Yeah, thanks.
All right. Okay, let's take a look at what else Farina's itinerary has in store. Oh, it's the Graph Adversarial Technology Experiment Log.
The what?
I'm more than ready to fight some adversaries. Let me at 'em!
I wish I could, but it doesn't actually involve fighting. A researcher obsessed with graph adversarial technology has made great contributions to the study of counter-criminal image recognition. She believes that her research can help her achieve great success. But her scholarly responsibilities make it difficult for her to collect the field samples that she needs.
I'm guessing this is where the traveler comes in.
Okay, you're not wrong. But Pauline's request is actually pretty reasonable. To receive rewards, simply submit photographs of 5 different sample types that match the characteristic that's given on each day.
Sounds simple enough.
You can also exchange these samples with your friends. You might be able to find useful references for the samples that you need to collect in the Adventure Archive. At the end of the quest, travelers will receive a special gift from Pauline.
Ooh.
A gadget?
That's right. It's the zoom lens we mentioned during Charlotte's character introduction.
Oh, how fun.
To use it, just equip the camera and activate the zoom lens in your inventory. The zoom lens can be attached to all cameras obtained in the game up to this point. When equipped with other characters, the zoom lens won't be able to be used in combat, but if you switch to Charlotte and hold your elemental skill, you'll be able to snap pics with zoom lens even while fighting.
Oh, what? That's
even
cool.
Use it in domains.
Ooh. Double whoa. Oh my gosh, that's awesome. And I bet
love
travelers
that.
will be able to
Oh my God.
capture some amazing moments in co-op mode too.
And even if you miss the chance to participate in the event, there's no need to worry.
You can
Travelers
purchase it
will still be able to obtain the
with
zoom
Mora,
lens
yeah.
after the event ends. Sweet.
It seems like Farina has also learned of the existence of a domain shrouded in mist. Travelers who
Genshin.
master the leyline features and put together the strongest party will be
Oh,
able
it's
to
all good, it's all
easily beat their opponents.
Now, less experienced travelers like myself don't need to worry either. Using trial characters and taking advantage of the buffs brought about by the leyline are also great ways to come out on top.
That's right. And travelers who are more confident in their combat skills can choose to jump straight to the final challenge.
Oh.
Also, the Leyline Overflow event will return at the end of version 4.2.
Like
Now
usual,
might
okay.
be the perfect time to start building your parties. Hopefully, you're all excited for the
It's good
fabulous
because
events
there's
that version
so many
4.2
characters
has
I'm
in
trying to
store.
build right now.
But there are still more surprises to share. Yay! I
Let's
know.
get into them.
Farina's about to be in there. I'm
Well,
working on
before we
building
get into them,
Chun-Li and
let's
Dia
take
right
a
now.
quick break to have a look at the final redemption code for today.
Charlotte,
See you in a bit.
if I get her.
Okay.
You know? And then weapons. It's a lot. We're like 5 minutes into the program.
Welcome back, travelers! Okay, I just took a look at Lady Farina's itinerary, and it seems we've actually reached the end.
Yep.
Aww, I know. So we've submitted our appointment request to Surintendant Cheval Moran. While we're waiting to hear back, let's see what system optimizations we have for the upcoming version. Let's get into it.
Okay, so first up
Quick
is the
start.
Quick Challenge feature for weekly bosses. New players or players who prefer to spend their time exploring may have yet to unlock certain weekly bosses. And it's difficult to raise new characters when you can't access the boss drops.
Can you just go
to set
straight
a
to
certain
the
character?
Totally. True.
In version 4.2, travelers who are at adventure rank 40 or above will have the option to quick challenge a weekly boss by navigating to the Trounce Domain section of the Adventure Handbook. All weekly bosses will be available to challenge, except Storm Terror and the Wolf of the North.
Nice. Yeah, now we don't have to wait to advance the story before we can level up a
That's
new
cool,
character's talents
but
and skills.
how doesn't it kind of spoil story?
Also, we're introducing an update to Genius Invocation TCG. In version
Oh, Star Wars Reunion
4.2,
update.
3 new character cards and 5 new action cards will be added.
Oh,
There will
cool.
also be an Accelerate Duel feature, which will provide a smoother gaming experience.
Oh my god, I'm gonna
Cool
use
stuff.
that.
After the version 4.2
I love
update,
TCG, I just hate how
deck
long they're
sharing
going
codes
for.
will also be available.
Deck
Use them
sharing
to show
codes?
off your strongest deck or take inspiration from other travelers.
That's cool.
That's awesome. And, you know, since the number of card combinations
cool.
just keeps increasing, the number of decks a player can save has been increased from 10 to
Let's
20.
go. I only have like 3
Double.
saves.
Double! And in addition, both the maximum number of starting slots and the number of slots unlocked at each player level upgrade have been increased from 2 to 4.
Double again!
Double!
The developers have also made a number of optimizations to the Genius Invocation TCG interface.
Like what?
Heated Battle Mode and the Forge Realms Temper Endless Swarm will also return in version 4.2.
Ooh.
Oh, okay.
And in addition to the updates made to Genius Invocation TCG, returning travelers will enjoy ample login rewards and exploration
Yo.
guidance courtesy of the Genshin Impact Project team. May those returning to Devat have a happy reunion.
Aw, that's
I don't think
nice.
I'm ready to send this for like
Plus, a
returning
new
players.
story key privilege has also been added so that returning travelers can enjoy new story quests and hangout events.
Amazing! Red
saw
notification
so many
dots have
story
also
quests
been
I need to do.
optimized. Notifications that have already been cleared will no longer reappear when logging in on a
Thank
different
you.
platform.
Yo.
Quest optimizations will also be available in version 4.2. The first one pertains to unlocking story quests. Travelers will now get to choose whether to accept a story quest
Oh my
after
god, thank
unlocking
you.
it.
Whoa,
Thank you.
nice.
I love
and
that.
hopefully, travelers won't be overwhelmed by a sudden influx of quests anymore.
Yeah.
The update has also made notifications about prerequisite quests even clearer, making it easier for players to proceed to certain content.
That's awesome.
I love
Okay,
that.
great. Oh, and it seems like that's all we have for the latest version update. I guess that means it's time for the 4.2 special program to come to a close.
Aw.
Oh,
I know.
Well, there's so much exciting stuff happening, and I know personally, aside from all the intrigue around the story and characters, I'm personally very jazzed for the Fun Guy events.
Yes, how can you not be? They keep on adding so much cool stuff to this game. For me, I love the idea of the combat camera. But for me and Monsieur Novelette, we are here for the Melusines.
Well, this has been so much fun with both of you. I'm really grateful we could all be here today together. And honestly, I'm just really glad that we're going to get to see how all these mysteries unfold.
Yeah, I'm excited.
And maybe, I don't know, maybe it'll have a nice ending in 4.2. We'll have to see. But that's it for the version 4.2 special program. Thank you so much, everybody, and see you all in game.
Bye.
Bye. Toodaloo.
Dear traveler, your audience with the god of justice, Gina of many waters, and the most popular celebrity in all of Fontaine, Lady Farina, has been granted. The appointment time is November 8th, 2020. That's probably when the update drops. Please make sure to come on time, as Lady Farina will be awaiting your arrival. So that's probably the date for the update. That was cool. That was good. That was cool. I'm excited. Our Conquest looked really good from that trailer. That trailer was awesome. It really had me thinking, like, what the heck? What's gonna happen? But yeah, there's a special program. I will be streaming it. I will be streaming the update. I'll be pulling for Farina, doing the Archon quest, you know, all that stuff live. So be sure to subscribe and hit the notification bell so you'll be notified when I do go live. Don't want to miss it. It's gonna be great. That's gonna be it for this stream though. So see you guys in the next one, and goodbye.